And then you said, I think the most important thing was necessity. And, to me, like, how much did that drive you? Like that when you got the target, this is the number, this is what we actually need to bring in to make this organization run. Right.
Yeah.
Like how did that affect your, cause you pump people up. I know that
Thank you.
you're really good with your staff. You wanted them to win, you put them in the positions to win, but that came from you, right? How did you get everyone else to buy into that necessity?
Yeah, I think then that's the importance of prioritizing, because many times as practice owners, we're juggling a lot of things at once, and it can spread us thinly, right? And so messaging and our level of engagement with the team can sometimes, be sort of spread too. So if we're a bit streamlined in our priorities, that it's a clearer way for the team to track and sort of get wrapped around, right? And stay in that consistently, that we're championing certain priorities consistently from month to month, with some things just always being the priority, right? It's just like in sports too. I mean, to win, you have to score. You have to put points on the board. There's no winning if it still says zero. So I always make analogies with private practice. I feel like it's a sport. I believe there's points. There's a scoreboard that we want to keep the whole group engaged, to have visibility, to know what the score is. And that's, measured by KPIs and statistics. And if everyone's really on the same page about what are they, why are we measuring them, and what is it really supporting an overall purpose of, which hopefully is to champion great care, great service at a high quality level, enough that, we have patients that are patients for life. They're so loyal, they'll come back if they need us. They're referring friends and family. They're speaking highly of us in the community. But to do that takes a level of prioritization. So, coming back to that and realizing that, let's keep the house in order with certain priorities all the time.
Yeah. Hey, what happened? Because I know, I mean, you had a huge organization, over 100 staff, multi locations. I know you had at some point in time someone say to you, "You're only in it for the money."
Yeah.
Yeah,
and that burns when someone says that, because honestly, I think if you were to survey a bunch of practice owners, if we could figure out how to do this for nothing, we would.
Yeah.
We don't go into this for the money. It's never about the money. But we do have a fiduciary responsibility of steering this ship and keeping it above water so it doesn't sink. We trying to be there for our community and provide a phenomenal place for our team members to work at. To do that, we've got to keep the ship above water. If this is a bus, we got to keep the bus on the road. But yeah, in those instances, over time, your skin thickens a little bit. I mean, when we know who we are and what we're all about, I mean, if someone takes a shot at us like that, I'd say, my viewpoint is there's something they don't understand. So let me take some time and first meet them where they're at. Like, okay, I hear you. Where are you coming from with that? And then try to just get in a conversation and see if maybe there's something they don't understand, that after I explain it, like, oh, I didn't realize that. It's like, okay, cool. So do you still feel that way? Or do you still look at me that way? And, it's usually how it goes pretty good that way,
Okay.